Hey everyone, my name is Yograj Sikka. I am student of Center for Global Education at SIT223 University in collaboration with Deakin University, Australia. Today I am demonstrating my task 7.4D, which is design thinking. So now let's discuss what is written in the task sheet. So as you read the task sheet, I firstly analyzed that in the task sheet we had given that we had to do this task, which is the design thinking task, and it is based on the rapid as thinking resources which will be available on the unit site or on the D2L to us. So the basic idea of this task is to go through the thinking process, which means we had to empathize with the real users, identify their problems, come up with a solution to it, and then actually build something which showed that the solution is there. So in this task we had to produce four main things in it. First, we had to make a video in it, a pitch video. So after that, which I am recording right now, and the second one is the complete idea canvas, which is really on the one page summary of the whole complete product idea which we had made here. And the third one is the roadmap or the Trello board showing all the task, user stories, sprint planning. And after that, the fourth one is low-fi prototype in a Figma, showing what the actual product look like. So after that, on top of all that, we had to also write a self-reflection report around the 1000 words, covering what we had learned and what we had struggled in our task or in our unit professional development plan, and look like and what it looked like going forward. So now let's move on to the further part. So as you can see, as it is mentioned, we had to choose one company from the rapid as thinking skills or the thinking process resources which will be there. So I had chosen the Thought Tech company here. So let me introduce with my problem here. So Thought Tech has the amazing tool called Splash Kit. As we are doing the Splash Kit from the semester one, so I had chosen this because of that. It is basically a software development kit that Deakin University student uses to build the games. Students learn how to code by making the real games, which is really a fun and engaging way to learn programming and improve their programming skills as well. So but there I noticed something that is missing. Reading through this the thought company profile, I got a student finishes building the game, there is no absolutely nowhere to share it. So there is no platform where the student will share share with their game with. So there is no platform, no gallery, no community, nothing they will be there. So if you spend so much time in building something, you get it working, so you are proud of it, and then what you zip it and submit to the tutor, and it just disappears like it doesn't exist before. So nobody else sees it, nobody plays it, nobody tells you was it good or not. So I thought that is such a missed opportunity for every student here. So that every student will get to know this. We cannot see what their peers are building, they do not know what is the possible thing there, but nobody sees your work, start feeling like it does not matter. And when you feel like your work doesn't matter, your motivation and the motivation drop and your confidence drop as well. So this is the core problem in the Splash Kit. Students are building up in a complete isolation. There is no sense of community, no recognition, no way to learn from each other works. So to set this out fix, we had to I want to give my solution to you. So my solution is Splash Kit creator hub. So firstly let's see this. I had summarized this problem in one paragraph which I had told in the video as well. So this is the problem PDF. I just summarized it. So now let's move on to the solution part. I had made a brand new web portal built specifically for the Splash Kit student community at the Deakin University. So first, student can upload their games. They can add titles, short descriptions, screenshot of their game, the tag which Splash Kit kill they had used here, like a physical collision detection, sound effects, etc. After that, second thing is all those upload games go in a searchable gallery. Any student or tutor can open the gallery and browse through the what they had built and search by skill tag. So the third thing is student can rate and review each other games. You can give a game 1 to 5 stars and leave a comment there. This creates real peer feedback, which is something that is completely missing right now in this current scenarios. So the fourth thing is here is student can earn badges when they hit the milestones there. When they submit like 4 to 5 games, they will get a star rating. Getting rated for 4 star or above, getting gets you a badge. So building 3 games get you a badge. These small rewards make a huge difference to the motivation and the confidence to the person, and it will set a challenge for the students, so that they will go there and find something and do something for themselves. So basically think of it like an Instagram, specifically for the splash kit games. So the whole idea directly supports thought tech missions, which is empowering students and connecting them with each other and making them learning more visible and rewarding, so they get more motivated and more confidence for it. So now let's move on to the idea canvas which I had made here on the Canva. So this is my design canvas. So this picture is a bit blur, I will tell you everything which is written here. So this is my idea canvas. It covers all the key elements of my product. So as you can see, in the section 1, here is my problem statement. You can see the problem statement clearly define the splash kit visibility gap. So as you can see here, students have no dedicated platform to show their work, and this leads to the low motivation and missed community building opportunities. So when you see on the next second section, it is given that the target customers. I identified two users which are the target customers here. The first one is the primary user is Deki students who uses Splash Kit and wants to share their creation and get recognized. Then the secondary user here I get recognized is tutors and the thought tech mentors who wants the visibility into how their work and the students are progressing over there. So in the section 3, I had given the solution section. What Creator Hub actually does: game gallery, upload portal, batch system, ratings and review, etc. And also the personal dashboard for the tutor as well. So after that, the section 4, which is impact. So I had covered all the things like why it matters here. So Creator Hub turns SplashKit from a solo classroom tool into a creative community where students can grow together. So section 5th, which is the what makes creator different from other from just using GitHub. Those platforms are not built for community. They do not understand splash skill tags. They do not have to connect student learning journey there. So there are many missing things which will be covered in my splash kit website which I had made, which is not covered in the GitHub there. So the sixth section is the impact. There are over 500 Splash Kit students per year at Deakin, and right now there are zero existing showcase platform for them. So this shows the major changes and the major risk for there. And in the section 7, I shows the four core features that are the game gallery, portal, progress dashboard, and rating and review system. So this is all my this is all my which I had made here idea canvas. So now let's move on to the Trello board which I had made here. So as you can see, this is my Trello board here. So let me start with my user story column. So as you can see in the user story column, I have 6 user stories that represent the real need of the people who will use this product. Each one of them is written in the form of perspective of the written in the form of perspective of the user. For example, US1 which is the user story 1, which is about uploading a game. User story 2 is about browsing the gallery. User story 3, which is about the searching and filtering. User story 4, which is about the tracking personal progress. User story 5, which is about the review other games section. User story 6, which is about the viewing game details. Each story has different point values and a due date and a color coded print priority labels. So after that, I will show you about open by opening the story card here. So as you can see, I had opened this story card. You can see here, I had made the description. I had used the checklist. I had also made the checklist from there. So these are the option to add the labels where I can add the priority set, where I can add the priority. Here are the option for the due date. I had set the due date to the 13th. So now this is my user stories from my sites. So after that, let's move on to the backlog column. This contains 7 features here, 7 features, and the things like the leaderboard page, tutor feedback mode, batch system expansion, responsive mobile layout, empty states and validation, AI based game recommendation, user profile, etc. are there. These are all the great features which I think is the essential for the first version. So they sit in the backlog waiting for the sprint 2 and sprint 3 from my side. So now let's move on to the sprint to do sections. To do section for sprint 1. The to do section for sprint 1 column shows the plan of the for the sprint 1 that has been now completed and moved along the board. So as I had already mentioned, I had completed my sprint 1. So they all are in the done section or in progress section or in the testing review, because they all are started from my sides, and everything has moved into the progress, testing, and done section or done column. So then let's move on to the in progress, shows the actively being worked on right now, which is the T1, the T04, which is the task for design upload plus detail screens. In this, we had to finalize the screens, and it's still being finalized. And similarly for the task 7, which is about the final product validation and summary, is literally happening right now as I am recording the video. It is also a part of it. So after that, testing and review. Testing and review has two cards. So first one is the T08, is the prototype usability review, where I went to the all 5 Figma screens, checked whether everything needs make a sense of the user perspective. So now let's move on to the done column, and finally the done column there is the where I am the most proud, because you can see all the 6 completed cards are there, and all them are the ticks. So T0 define the product concept, T01 finalize problem statement, T0 define our user personas, T3 design home plus gallery screens. After that, design dashboard screen. After that, prototype review. So let's open this. So as I open this, you can see there is a checklist where I had added the following features. You can see all these checklist has been confirmed and the tick here. So it is showing out there, and this shows the full product roadmap of our product and a realistic, well-structured agile board that shows the complete journey from the journey from idea to the prototype here. So now let's move on to the Figma prototype, which I had made Lofi prototype. I built that in the Figma, so I can show you that as well. So as you can see, this is my Figma prototype which I have made for it. So as you can see, this is my home screen. This is what student sees when they first land on the platform. At the top of you have the navigation bar with the links to the gallery board, dashboard, and leaderboard. So after that, there is the column hero section with a clear heading showing that this showing with the clear heading and a short description what the platform does, and the two calls to action button. After that, upload your game and browse gallery. Before the hero, you can add a section. You can see a section showing the recently uploaded games by the other student, and each displayed as a card with a screenshot. The student name, a star rating, and many more things you can see here in this I am showing you. So now navigate to the so now let's navigate to the gallery screen. So now let's click on the explore. So as you can see, this is my gallery screen here. This is a game gallery page. This is where the student come to discover what their peers have built. At the top you have see a search bar, and below that you in the side of that you can see the filtering option also, and also the option for the different type of the person, like if the user is a beginner, intermediate, or advanced. So it will show all the features here. So this is my prototype here. If I will open this prototype, you can see also it as well. I will do that later, but let's move on to the upload first. So this is my upload game page. Firstly, it will be asking for the information which you will type here about your game. Firstly, give your title, then description, then add the media features, media or the images here. Then you can also add your GitHub links here, so that your code is directly linked to the GitHub from there. After that, you have to select the tags and the categories here. After that, you can preview your project before submitting it, so that you can have the preview and check whether it is working or not. So now this is my feature. If I will click on here, it will navigate to the home screen as well. So I had also made the game dashboard feature as well. Here is the dashboard feature for the student dashboard. Each student had their own dashboard showing their stats at a glance. At this, the top of view has a profile section with the student name, color details, and etc. So below you can see many more things like which a user can have. It will also showing your recent activities which you will be doing there. So this is the dashboard details. After that, I will show you game details as well. So now let's move on to any game. When I will go to the space shooter game, so this will show the all the things like the detail of the game, overall rating of the game based on the 24 ratings, game information, difficulty of their game, views, reviews, everything about the game which a user will access. And also this shows the reviews as well, which will be the most helpful. I will also give the filtration option in the reviews as well. So there is option for try this game and view the code for the game, so that the user will get this. So in the last, the problem is real. The Splash Kid student and at Dakins have no place to share their things. So this is my solution from my side. So this is all from my side. I had all showed you all the things which I had mentioned in the task sheet. So thank you. Have a nice day.